Good morning, children. Now, exercise 5.3. The last class I completed 7 problems. 7 problems. Now, I go for 8th problem, children. Okay, 8th problem I explain. A train travels 360 kilometers at uniform speed. Okay, if the speed had been 5 kilometers per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Find the speed of the train. A train travels 360 kilometers at a uniform speed. We don't know speed of the train. Let speed of the train be speed of train be x kilometer per hour. Okay. A train travels 360 kilometers at a uniform speed. How much distance it covered? The distance covered by the train is 360 kilometers. How much speed? We don't know. With the speed of x kilometer per hour. Now, time taken. Distance covered. Distance covered is equal to 360 kilometers. Okay. If the speed had been 5 kilometers per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less. Okay. If the speed had been increased. More means increased. If the speed had been increased 5 kilometers per hour, then it would have taken 1 hour less. 1 hour less. New time, new speed. What is the new speed here? If the speed had been increased 5 kilometers per hour, how much did you say the speed? X kilometer. The speed increased 5 kilometers per hour. If the speed increased 5 kilometers per hour, the time will be taken 1 hour less. First, time find out. Okay. Here, first you time find out here. The speed of the time is, speed of the train is x kilometer per hour. Distance covered is 360. Time taken, originally time taken. Time taken to cover the distance of 360 kilometers with speed x kilometers. Time is equal to formula. What? Distance by speed. Distance by speed. Distance by speed. Distance is 360. Speed is x. This is time, first time. If speed had been increased 5 kilometers per hour, it would have taken 1 hour less. 1 hour less. Then new speed is equal. First speed is x. How much increased speed? 5. X plus 5. Now time find out. Time is equal to distance by new speed. Distance is 360. New speed is how much? X plus 1. Previous time how much? 1 hour less. Previous time is 1 hour less. Here, if the speed had been increased 5 kilometers per hour, it would have taken 1 hour less. 1 hour less. When the speed increased 5 kilometers per hour, the time is 360 by x plus 5. Then what happens? It would take 1 hour less for previous time. Previous time is 360 plus x. Previous time into 1 hour less. 1 hour less. So this is 360 by x plus 5 is equal to 360 by x minus 1. This, when the speed increases 5 km per hour, time is 360 by x plus 5. Then it is equal to, it would have taken 1 hour less for the previous time. Previous time is 360 by x. 360 by x minus 1. So 360 by x plus 5 minus 360 by x is equal to minus 1. LCM, x into x plus 5. LCM. Simplify this. Minus 1 bring this side, becomes plus 1 is equal to 360 by x plus 360 by x plus 5 side right side minus 360 by x plus 5 children. So 1 is equal to 360 comma 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 5. 360 becomes by here, into becomes by 1 by 360 is equal to 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 5. Just simplify it. So here I am doing 1 by 360 is equal to x to x plus 5 LCM divided by first denominator x get cancelled x plus 5 minus x plus 5 cancel x. So plus x minus x. 1 by 360 is equal to 5 by x into x square x into 5 5x. Cross multiplication. X square plus 5x is equal to 50, 5 6 is 30, 1800. So x square plus 5x minus 1800 equal to 0. You do it, children. You can do it. Okay. Solve this equation. Factorize. If you factorize, you will get it. X square plus 5x minus 1800 equal to 0. When you simplify this, when you factorize, you will get it. By using the formula, you can do it. By factorization, you can do it. Or splitting the middle term, you can do it. So, 1800, you factorize it. I hope you clearly understood this. I repeat, I will complete this. First part, erase it. Okay? Split into 1800 factors. 1800. 60 into 30. 10 6 are. 6 5 are. Middle term you should get 5. Middle term you should get 5. Like that you split it. 2 5 are. 2 3 are. 2 3 are. 5. Middle term you should get 5. 2 to the 4, 2 to the 12, 12 by the 60, 5 to the 10, and 3 to the 30. So you try children. You try to get it. It takes a lot of time. Just to simplify it. Otherwise, use the formula. Use the roots formula. If you feel difficult, just use the formula. A is equal to what? 1. B is equal to 5. C is equal to minus 800. Use the formula x equal to minus b. When you are not getting the factorization, when you feel it is a difficult and it is a tough one, when it is a long, you use the formula x equal to minus b. X equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac whole by 2a. Substitute these values in this, you will get it the answer. I hope you clearly understand it. So I go for the next problem. Ninth problem. Ninth problem. Ninth question. Two water taps together can fill a tank 9 hours. Two water taps are there. Both two water taps can fill the tank. How much in hours the time? 9 hours. The tap of the larger larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one. So how much time taken by the larger tap? The time taken by the larger tap is 10 hours less than the smaller one. If the diameter is more, the water you can fill in very fast, isn't it? It takes less time to fill the tank. If the hole is more, diameter is more, the diameter of the tap is more, the water can be filled in time. It is lesser, the diameter is smaller, it takes the more time to fill the tank. Anyhow, here we have the smaller tap and the larger tap. The larger tap takes how much time? 10 hours less than the smaller one. We don't know time taken by the smaller one here. So find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. So the larger tap, the time taken with the larger tap is 10 hours less than the smaller one. We don't know smaller one. How much time taken by the smaller one? We don't know. Let the time taken by smaller tap be x hours. Okay, x hours. Time taken by larger tap is equal 10 hours less than smaller tap. Smaller tap is x. How much less? 10. X minus 10. Time taken by larger tap is x minus 10. Time taken by smaller one is x hours. So they fill the tank. How many hours? Time taken by two taps. Time taken by two taps together is equal to 9/3/8 hours. 70/8 hours. Time taken by two taps together. Total time taken. Okay. Find time each tap can separately. Two taps can fill a tank in 9/3/8 hours. 9/3/8 hours is 7/8. So, time taken by smaller in 1 hour. In 1 hour. In 1 hour equal to 1/x. Time taken by larger in 1 hour 1/x minus 10. Total time (7/8 hours). 1/x plus 1/x minus 10 is equal to 75/8. Take LCM x minus 10. X cancel, x minus 10, x minus 10 cancel, x 75/8. 2x minus 10 by x into x minus 10 is equal to 75/8. You take 2 common, no problem. Simplify it. 2x minus 10. 2x minus 10 by x square minus 10x is equal to 75 by 8. Cross multiplication do it, children. You will get it. So 1 by x square minus. I hope so. You can simplify it. You simplify this, you will get it. Simplified, children. Okay. This can be simplified. You can simplify it. Okay. If you get any doubt, you can ask me. Just we convert into the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Like this, you do cross multiplication. Do cross multiplication. Like this, you do it. 2x minus 10 by x into x square minus 10x is equal to 75 by 8. Like this, you do the cross multiplication. Proceed. You will get simplified. I hope you can do it. That's why I am doing this. Till here I done. At last, you do it. Form the quadratic equation. Then you can do by factorization or using the formula also you can do it. I hope you clearly understood. I go for next problem. I go for next problem. Next important problem I tell you, the whatever problems I speak, you do it. Now the most important problem, 10th one very easy, 10th one you can do it, 10th one you can do it, 11th one I will tell. 11th one, the most important problem. This is the forecast question, most important 11th one. 11th one is most important. 10th question you do it. 11th one, sum of the areas of two squares is 468 square meters. If the difference of their perimeters is 24 meters, find the sides of the two squares. Find the sides of the two squares. The sum of the areas of two squares. The sum of the areas of two squares is 468 square meters. If the difference of their perimeters is 24 meters and find the sides of the two squares. 11th question, most important problem, children. This is 4 marks question. Okay. Now many times this problem is board examination problem. The as it is without changing the number they will give in the examination. You try to understand it and practice the same day. Okay. Now the whatever problems I skip in this exercise, you do all your own. Okay. Just go through the question, just read the question, understand it and solve it. It will be very easy, you will get it. So now 11th one is sum of the areas of two squares is 468. You know area of the square. What is the formula for area of the square? Side into side. How many squares we have here? 2 squares. Sum of the areas of 2 squares is 468. Let side of one square. Let side of one square be x. Area of first square. Area of first square is equal to what? X square. Side into side. Let side of second square. Side of second square be y. Area of second square y square. Okay, children. We have two squares. Their sides are x and y. The sides of two squares x and y means the side of first square is x meters. Area is x square. The side of second square be y. Its area is y square. Here, sum of the areas. Sum of the areas of two squares. Sum of the areas of two squares equal to how much? 468 square meters. Sum of the areas. So x square plus y square equal to 468. This is first equation. Keep like this. Next, and there, if the difference of the perimeters is 24 meters, perimeter of first square, perimeter of first square. Perimeter formula 4 into side 4x. Perimeter of second square. Perimeter of second square. Perimeter of second square. Perimeter of second square equal to 4y, 4 into side. Difference of perimeters. Difference of perimeters is equal to how much given? 24 meters. Perimeter of first square 4x, perimeter of second square 4y, difference is minus is equal to 24. You take 4 comma, x minus y is equal to 24. X minus y is equal to 24 by 4. 4 1 4 6. X minus y is equal to 6. Okay. X is equal to 6 minus y should cancel. Otherwise, x minus y is equal to how much one? 6 1. X plus 6 carry this side, minus 6, minus y stand right side. So y is equal to how much? X minus 6. This is second. Substituting 2 in 1. Substituting 2 in 1. What is the first equation? X square plus y square equal to 468. This is 1. Substituting 2. Second equation is what? X minus 6 equal to y. So y is equal to right, x minus 6. Y means x minus 6 whole square is equal to 468. X square, x minus whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square 36 is equal to 468. 2x square minus 12x plus 36 minus 468 is equal to 0. 2x square minus 12x minus 432 is equal to 0. So take 468 minus 468 plus 36 432. Now x 2 common. X square 2 6 the 2 to the 4 is equal to 0. So we want x square minus 6x minus 260 is equal to 0. 0 by something 0. This is the quadratic equation we got. You split it. 260 4 5 4 4 9 6 you must get 6 6. We did that. 4 into 3 3 18 into 12. 18 into 12. 18 into 12. 18 12 is 260. Middle term side, greater factor. Constant is minus, the opposite side. Minus 18 plus 12 minus 6. So x square minus 18x plus 12x minus 216 equal to 0. So x comma x 18, 12 comma x 18 is equal to 0. X minus 18, x plus 12 is equal to 0. X minus 18 equal to 0. X equal to, you take positive value only. We got x plus 12 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 12. It is neglected. It is neglected. Don't consider the negative values. Geometrical measurements always express in the positive only. If x is equal to 8, first square. Okay, side of first square. Second square is how much? Y. Y is equal to. So, how you get y is equal to? Find out. Y is equal to what? X minus 6. So, x is 18. 18 minus 6. So, the side of first square is 18 meters. Side of second square is 12 meters. This is the problem, children. I hope we clearly understood. Okay. So whatever problems skipped in this, you do for homework. Okay. I hope you clearly understood. In the next class, I go for last exercise, and that is related to nature of the roots. Nature of the roots and missing one. In the next class, I will explain. Thank you.